Janae and Natasha, they're in our audience. Why? We have the results from applied fitness testing. So, after putting it to the test...
Let's hear these numbers.
Janae, it was 30.6% versus 23.1%. The Body Pod was 7.5% lower than the at-home scale.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's a big,
pretty significant
difference.
Now, Natasha, the result was the same, 23.3%.
So the same on the scale at home and the Bod Pod.
I believe so, yeah.
And in Janae's case, wasn't it more, it's probably that because she has so much muscle, that in the one test it was putting muscle and fat and bone together.
Of course,
yeah.
At the at-home scale, whereas when you did the Bod Pod and it was more precise, that it separated out.
Now, do the two of you, do you use at-home scales?
Yeah,
Is that something that...
I do.
For body fat percentage?
Not daily.
Not for body fat percentage,
No,
just for the weight.
Just for your weight.
Yeah.
I think where it could be handy is, it's the same thing I say for any at-home device, is usually the number itself may be off, but you can tell when things change, and the trends should be similar regardless. So clearly the two of you are very fit and healthy. Thank you for taking part in this. And while it's great to keep track of your body fat, which we know is an important indicator in many cases of your health, today's doctor's prescription is you can save a little money and track your waist size simply by using measuring tape. And it gets back to, again, changes that you'll notice if you do it consistently in the same spot every time. Now, the big number is for men, make sure it's always under 40 inches. For women, it should be under 35 inches. Anything over that, you're putting yourself at increased risk for a number of different illnesses. And I do think those changes are really important.
Yeah.
The other big one, though, is this, and it's the same with the body fat. If you start a fitness program, understand that the scale may not change much, because as your body changes from fat to muscle, that weighs more. It's more dense. So you may start looking in the mirror, feel better and look better, but don't stress too much about the scale. Worry more about how you feel.
But waist circumference is taking over as an easy, cheap, and very, very effective way to measure. Just do it at your belly button on a full exhale. Don't suck it in, because that's...
And not after eating the all-you-can-eat buffet?
No, probably not.
Full exhale, you'll pop the buttons on your pants. You can't do that.
Well, we certainly hope you enjoyed the show as much as we did. If you missed anything, as always, you can hit up thedoctorstv.com. We'll see you next time.